I'm going to deviate a bit for something that's going on, but I think it's relevant to all Americans, and that is the stirring of the pot of racial division on the situation with the verdict that happened in Sanford, Florida. It is beyond reprehensible, and of course they're going to cover it by saying, well, the jury has spoken, and we, respect that. Well, if you do, shut your pie hole. I mean, you're going to say, yeah, I respect it. No, you don't respect jack diddly squat because you're continuing to talk, you're continuing to agitate, and you're looking for a martial law state in the country. We're not going to stand for it.
It was very evident to many of us in the very beginning that the man was defending himself, and he was attacked by a person who had already been accused of several crimes. His own cell phone showed pictures of stolen jewelry that he was apparently bragging about. I've stolen this jewelry. They also had marijuana charges against him. Now, that, in my mind, makes him a questionable character.
He came from a broken home. He did not have a Christian upbringing. He did not have a Christian education. He went to public schools. His mother and father were divorced.
I think he had an attitude, and when he saw that this man was trying to check him out because he was in the neighborhood and was in a questionable position, he attacked him.
If somebody's on you, beating your head into the cement, and he did everything. He did what he stood his ground and he protected himself. I mean, he could have been the guy dead if he didn't defend himself there.
NBC took the transcript of his police call, edited it to delete the question where the dispatcher asked him, what is the race of the person you're reporting? And edited that tape and that transcript to make it look like Zimmerman was reporting him because he's black.
Anytime you're looking at criminality, there has to be a certain level of profiling. And I'm not saying that it's to a specific race, but it's to certain aspects. Put it this way. In terrorism throughout the world, I blame Islam.
So I did not see any kind of racial issue. And now even they're trying to get the president and attorney general involved, and I totally disagree. He cannot get involved in local crimes unless he wants to start being involved in every local crime throughout this country.
And when you are trying to prevent terrorism, you have to look at radical Islam, not all Muslims, but radical Islamists.
If you look at the facts of the case, we know that the attacker was Trayvon Martin and the victim was George Zimmerman. But an awful lot of people jump to their personal conclusion, one way or the other on that case, without ever getting the facts. And that is evidence of prejudice.
I do think that they tried to gin up some kind of evil white guy image out of the confrontation when I didn't even look at the confrontation as a racial incident to begin with, which made it so bizarre.